something for the record. This is an example where I didn't even press record on the X5. So the entire footage that I recorded was all on the Insta360 X6. Sorry X5, it just wasn't meant to be. Here you go, content creator makes a doo-doo and a boo-boo on his channel. I forgot to hit the record button on this Insta360 X5. I'm out. Right, I'm back for test number 2. So I'm going to do a motor vlog for the Insta360 X6 on my Harley. So got a mic, got my camera. So let's change some settings to test it out. By the way, this is my first time doing this, so I'm going to do a test, change the settings here first, and then I'm going to hop on to the bike and test it out. So I'm going to have it on 4K for this recording. Let's switch on the mic. So the mic should go on now. There we go, connected. Let's see, what do we have? I'm hoping this should be focusing because I selected product showcase on the Luna. Right, let's swipe down, go down to the audio settings, and here, so I have built-in microphone. So once enabled, audio will be saved. It is separate. Yes, I'm going to activate that. Then I have intelligent audio mode. I don't know. I'm going to try that out maybe on another test. Audio mode, I have auto noise and engine sound enhancement. I'm going to enable. So the Bluetooth microphone gain and external mic gain. What I'm going to do for the Bluetooth mic gains, on my previous tests, I've always noticed the best is goes to maximum and the minus. So what do I have here? I can go up to minus 18. That could be too much, but you know what? Let's do this. Test number 1, right? So we're going to go minus 18 for this. Go back. Anything else? I think that's it for now. So next thing is I'm going to head over to the Harley, get connected, get my action camera on the bike mounted, and away we go for test number 1. Well, sorry, test number 2. I did the first one DJI. This is for the Insta360. This is test number 1. It's confusing. I do apologize. This is a case I picked up today as well. It arrived by Amazon. It's the Insta360 case. This is going to protect my Insta360 X6 in case it does drop off or fall off, because I have tendency to drop my cameras. Right. I've also got it on Dolby Vision. So we'll see how it goes. So this is the mic test. Let's see. Hello, hello, hello. So that's at minus maximum, right? So you can see the sound. Hello. Once I fire up the Harley, yeah, that's going to be in the orange zone. Do I have the option to adjust? Hold on a second. It's not like the DJI. Let me see. The DJI, I can pull up the mic itself. Let me see if I have clipping. 1 second. Where's the audio? Here we go. Intelligent audio enable. Clicked on that. Bluetooth gain. I don't have any there where it says I can protect the clipping. I did have that on my Insta360 with the receiver. This one here without my 2 mics here. On the receiver, I can do more settings. Anyway, we'll see. Let's head over to the Harley. Here we go. Okay, another idea came to mind because I've got another mic. I'm going to use the X5 to see if I can do that as well. So in the audio settings of the X5, I've selected dual track radio, and I've selected gain adjustment. And let me see, change it down to the lowest, which is -9 here. So that's the gains for the minus I can do in this. So now I'm going to test out the X5 next to my X6. But again, this is all around the X6, but I just wanted to test out the different settings that I have on this X5 too. So let's do this. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Just in case anyone's wondering about how I had this camera mounted on test number 1, this is how I had it. The neck strap, the mic like this, sorry, the camera like this, with the mic facing backwards, just like that. And that's how I was riding. And that's why the footage was low, I know. And by the way, I do apologize for the fogging. I don't have a defog option on this camera like the Luna Ultra, and it's very humid tonight. So this test may just go pear-shaped. Anyway, there's no mic connected. I'm going to connect the mic up now and we're going to go. Right, the moment of truth. So this is going to be test Number 1 for the Insta360 X6. I do apologize for my face being squashed here, but you know what? I'm doing a test. I don't really care what it looks like. I don't care what the footage looks like because it's humid and it's hot. And by the way, I've got my Insta360 X5 mounted on my chin mount. I'll show you just now. I'm going to bring it down. Here we go. Here's my Insta360 X5. Sorry, here's my Insta360 X5. Now I'm going to mount my camera in the helmet like so. I should find the mic here somewhere. So hold on. Ooh, I think it's a bit tight in here. Yeah, it is. So we're going to have to make do with like, that's the best I'm going to be able to do with the mic position. I haven't set up this helmet for this type of mic. Now it looks stupid with me like this. Yeah, I know. Let me fire on the Insta360 X5 and then I can drop the mic down here too. But what I'm testing, what I'm going to test is, hold on a second, it's just buzzing like crazy. I don't know why. Okay, take it easy. Right, so we are connected. What does it say? Hold on. Enable. Okay, we are connected here. Hello, test. Yeah, so I'm gonna drop this mic in here too. Now I do have a place for this here. Hold on a second. I do apologize for all the noise and so forth, but you're gonna have to manage and make do with me. So I've got a chin mount guard just in case it falls off. Right, moment of truth. We're gonna start the Harley. Here we go. Oh my god, it's humid. It is crazy. Yep, she's loud, baby. She is loud. I'm gonna bring the visor down now, and I'm not gonna shout in this because I've got a full face helmet, so I should be technically far better than yesterday's test because yesterday I had an open face helmet. Right, now the footage is gonna look like crap by the way because it's humid out, so right, let's see. So I've got both mics in my helmet. Again, what I'm testing here is for audio sound quality. She's louder than the road glide. So I'm not going to make a long one because honestly it's just crazy humid tonight. And it feels like I'm having a shower here in the helmet. Let's capture the sound for a bit before I yap. Until I get onto the highway and then I'm going to do some talking. Now I am worried about the footage because when it's humid my lenses fog up. I mean that's another challenge I face with my Leicas. When I'm out shooting Leica and it's humid, yeah. Pain trying to get good pictures with the lens not fogging up. Does my helmet have? I'm sure yeah it does. Oof. I thought so. There's no wind coming in the top to keep me cool with a night like this. So if the footage is good, I mean sorry, no, this is footage. The audio. Once I crack this audio, by hook or crook, by hook or crook, I'm going to solve this problem. And by the way, my voice might sound funny because my cheeks are squished in by the helmet. You know, I can do like that, so. Get my side mirrors properly there, adjusted. There we go. What's adjusted it like? Yeah, so cool thing is I've got my Insta360 X5 and X6. I'm not really bothered about the X5 because I know what the X5 looks like. I know what the footage comes out from the X5 is like, but I want to test it with the Insta360 X6. Now you see, some people might be out there thinking, is it worth upgrading from the X5 to X6? Don't ask me, I'm a tech junkie. I'll tell you yes, but reality, honestly, if it's something you need, don't ask me. I just buy what I like. If I can afford it, I'll buy it. If not, just wait till I can. Right, so we're at 40 now. We're at 60. 80. I was now turn left, but somebody wouldn't let me in, so I'll have to make do with just going down a straight line now on the highway, as one does. Yeah, so I'm going to keep it at 70 for a moment. So I'm using the new Insta360 Mic It's the Pro, I guess. Yeah. So we'll see how pro it is. Again, don't forget I have to find the right settings. So until we find the right settings, there's no point calling me out saying that it's not good until I try at least in this setting. So you've seen the settings, I put it on at the beginning of the video. Let's see how it does. And because I have two mics, well 3 technically, because I have one that came with my Luna, and I bought the Pro mics at the beginning of the Luna and the Insta360 X6. So I can mount one mic, which I've got an idea for, to put it in the back, have the engine noise and exhaust and so forth, and one in my helmet. So I need to reset my helmet. I'll buy the 100. So I'm not shouting. Yesterday I had to shout because I didn't have a full face helmet, so I was a good tip. So I didn't have a full face helmet yesterday, so my challenge is different. And today, because the helmet is a full face modular, I wouldn't have to shout. Just speak normally. Now I may have to speak a bit louder because I have just this mic out here, so it's the first time on my channel today. It's just up to mic. So let's see. Now I'm supposed to go get food, maybe. But I don't think I can make it tomorrow. So we'll see. Ooh yeah. Time for this out of the music to my ears. Alright. I'll tell you what, there's something about the Heritage. She just buys differently. She just handles differently. Honestly, I've had the lowrider ST, and when I compare both, well, I wouldn't Heritage, but I love the lowrider ST too. As a lowrider, it's like a mini road light. I think I've got off topic, right? Top of that bikes here. But I'm sure not everybody here is into bikes. They probably just want to see what the sound quality's like and maybe the footage of the Insta360 X6. I don't know. Again, I'm yapping because I'm just testing the mic. What's it like? Oh, by the way, one of the things that I just wanted to state is that if I buy an Insta360 X6, X5, X4, whatever Insta360, I expect to use the Insta360 editing app. I don't have Final Cut Pro and all that. All I have is CapCut, but I'm not going to use CapCut to edit the footage of Insta360. I first edit it in their app, their native app. So if it's Insta360, I do it in the Insta360 app. If it's a DJI, I do it in the DJI app. And then I export it to my phone or my laptop, but 95% I do it on my phone. And from there, I can add whatever I want to add and then just upload it onto my channel. Now, my point about this, I know I went off topic here a bit, but I see a lot of people share how they do the edits and so forth, but they don't explain you what they're using, which kind of confuses people, because when I watched a couple of these videos, I thought they was using the Insta360 native app on the desktop, for example, but they're not. Some are using CapCut, some are using Final Cut Pro and so forth. I think you need to tell people what app you're using. So for me, I do all my edits in the camera native app. So if it's Insta360, I do the Insta360 first, and then I move on to the DJI. With DJI, I do in their DJI Mimo app. Now on the desktop, I hardly do it. And then I shift it over, import it either to my phone or my desktop. It depends, but I'm telling you, as long as you go editing, I do everything on the desktop. Sorry, mobile phone. Oh my god, it's hot in here. 1 second. I forgot how to open this elbow. It's been a long time since I've used my full face. So what we're saying? Yeah. So then I import all my phone, do my final edits in CapCut. If I want to add an end screen, if I'm not going to add end screen, I'll just upload it as is straight up to my channel. But again, I use CapCut to add, you know, splash screen, text and so forth, and the end screen, a bit of music here and there. But again, I don't overdo it, but I try different things, so at least you've seen it on my channel. You know, I can fluff it if I want to fluff it. If not, just keep it raw. By the way, I'm at 60 now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a wrap. I may see what the weather's like tomorrow morning. And open early morning ride mountains. Really stretch out this soft tail because it's been a while since I've ridden. For some reason, my helmet feels tight on my forehead. Interesting. That doesn't happen normally. We'll see. Right. Now the cool thing about this Heritage, I've got windshield, right? So it takes care of the wind coming towards me here. So technically, I should be able to use the Insta360 or DJI with less, you know, adjustments. Yeah. Who knows? So I'm gonna wrap it up for tonight. I hope you like the test number 2. Now I'm gonna do 3, 4, 5 more tests. I'm not gonna stop because I'm gonna find out how to solve this problem of mine with regards to audio. So let's see. Because once I got the video dialed in, next will be the visuals. That I can do it, no issues, because I know what I like and how I like it. Where I'm gonna mount the camera, I'm creative like that. I like putting these cameras in different locations. I did some really good content years back, a couple of years back, 2 to 3 years back on my Lowrider, and I remember I had the camera on the front forks mounted. I had one in the rear, and I had one underneath the floorboard. Yeah, crazy, right? The amazing footage that came out. Wow, it was mind-blowing. Anyway, drop me a comment below and let me know what you think of today's test. Was it good? Was it bad? Remember, this is only test number 2, and I got loads more tests to come. Yeah, so I'll see you on the next one maybe. Who knows? Oh, by the way, if you're not part of my journey, I would love to have you a part of my journey. If not, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. And in this test, I did reach up to about 110. So you heard it all the way through. Did I lose a voice? Was the audio bad? No. Maybe I've been talking all this time and nothing's recorded. Ah, yeah. That's it. I'm out, baby. I'm out. Good night. Ooh. I hope you didn't let me down, Insta360. Again, it's use the error first until you understand your products. Now I'm out. Something for the record. This is an example where I didn't even press record on the X5. So the entire footage that I recorded was all on the Insta360 X6. Sorry X5, it just wasn't meant to be. Here you go, a content creator makes a doo-doo and a boo-boo on his channel. I forgot to hit the record button on this Insta360 X5.